Hello and welcome to another lesson in our MS Word for Beginners. And in this lesson, we are going to look at how you can create interactive forms in Word. Okay, so basically, what is an interactive form? A form or a template you would want to give to some people to fill some details and then maybe resubmit it to you. Okay, so we could have just given something like this out for them to fill, but then some may not be able to follow what we want and fill it well. So there's the need for us to make the form interactive, for the form to guide them on what to do so that they don't make mistakes in filling the form. So that is what we mean by what interactive form. You can create some text box for this just to make sure that when they are typing in the name, they type it here accurately. The age range, we tell them what we want or how we want the age range to be. Then today's date, the date format, how we want it to be, and gender, how we also want that to be. So we can make it interactive for all those things to guide them on what to do. So how do we do that in Word? This is simple. So to start with, we just have to make sure we have this tab here, which is called the developer tab. If you don't have it, you just make sure you go to file here. You come to options, so then you come to customize ribbon, and then you just scroll down here. This is it. Once I uncheck it and click on OK, so that it's gone, the developer tab is gone. So to bring it back, just as you are going to do, click on file, you come to options, go to customize ribbon, then you scroll down, you locate developer, check it and click on OK. So you have it here. So once you have the developer enabled here, you can just click on it. So these are the controls we are going to be using to make our form interactive. Okay. So to start with, we would want to give them a very simple box here for them to enter their names. So to do that, just make sure the cursor is, you click here for the cursor to be blinking, and you just move your mouse to the top here and choose this, which is what rich content control. So once you click on this, so with this it will give them this field for them to enter their name. So here I can just enter names already. Okay, something like this. So with this, if the user or the one who is going to fill the form gets this, the person just going to click on this and then enter their name inside the box. They wouldn't enter the name or type the name anywhere else. So that is that. Now the second thing is we would want them to give us their age range. Maybe which age range are you? Maybe you are in between, maybe from 10 to 20. Another person can say, okay, I'm from 20 to 30 and all that. So they might not know what to do. So we need to guide them on what to do. So here we can create something like what, a drop down list with some age ranges for them to choose from. Okay, so how do we do that? So you just make sure your mouse is clicked here, the cursor is blinking, then you just move and then choose this one, which says what, drop down list content control. Click on it. So once you click on it, just check something here. If I click on this drop down here, it says what, choose an item. Now the list is empty. We haven't created any list, so we would want to create some list for them to choose from. How do we do that? Whilst it's selected like this, you just go to properties here. So here you can see this is the one we have. When we click here, this is the one we have, which says what, choose an item. So you can just click and then remove it. So now we would want to add some list for them to choose from. So you click on add. So we would want to give some age ranges. So maybe say from 10 to 20, then we add that, which is here. Then we add another one from 20 to what, maybe 30. We add and click OK, it's added. Then we add another one from 30 to what, maybe 40. We add that one as well. We want to add another one from 40 to what, maybe 50. And we add that one. Then we want to add the last one, maybe you say, can say what, 50 plus. Maybe those from 50 and above, so they can also choose that. So once you are done adding the list, you just click on OK. So now once the user grabs the form and click on this drop down here, the person can choose from this. As simple as that. The person wouldn't have to type all these things again. Now moving forward, we come to the date. We would want them to give us the date the form is filled. So today's date. Okay. So we would want to give them some calendar for them to choose the date from. So how do we do that? So you make sure your cursor blinking from here, then you quickly just move to the controls here and choose the date picker, which is the calendar. So with this, once you click this drop down arrow here, you can just choose from, if today's date is 12, you can just click on 12 and then you get that. Today's date is whatever, you can just choose from the calendar, you get today's date. So that is that about the date. Now the last one, which is the gender, would want them to tell us whether the person is a male or female. So we can create some radio buttons here for them. So make sure the cursor is blinking from here. You come this way, click this drop down arrow here and choose this radio button. Okay. So once you choose the radio button, you can just reduce it a bit, and then now you can see it says what option button, which doesn't make sense. We would want to change the properties, so make sure it's selected. You go to properties, and the properties, you just come to caption option 1, then you select it out and then you type maybe male. Okay, so you can see that one has just been changed. So once you are done, you can reduce it like this. Now we are done for the male, so you can get out of the female again. So quickly you come back here and choose the second one, which can be for the female. So you can resize it like this as well. So at the options, sorry, the properties panel here, choose this or clear this and type female. Okay, perfect. So once you are done, we have that one as well here. We can reduce it like this. Once you are okay with all this, you can just close this. Now you can see all these things surrounding the various fields. It means it's in a design mode. So this is selected. You just uncheck it now. So it's now normal. Okay, so now the form is now interactive. They can go ahead and fill the form. So supposing the person's name is maybe Musa Yaya. Let's just type the name here, Musa Yaya, like that maybe. Okay. Just undo this and bring this one back here. Person just Musa what Yaya. Perfect. Maybe the age range, select this, click the drop down arrow. Musa Yaya is maybe 40 to 50. Then the date the form is filled is maybe on the 18th. You choose that. Musa is a male. So once you are done, Control S to save the form. Now you are done filling the form, you can go ahead and then submit it. So basically, this is what we mean by what interactive forms in Word. So with this, you can add or you can create your own form and make it interactive, give it to your users to fill and then submit it to you. So basically, that is that. So with this brings us to the end of MS Word for beginners. So with this, we are able to cover the core concept in MS Word. And in fact, if we've got a long way, you are able to practice all what we've done and master it. You are just the boss of Microsoft Office Word. See you in the next lesson, which is all about Excel. Thank you for watching and bye for now.